It should be no surprise that forgiveness is what Jesus emphasizes in prayer when his disciples asked Jesus to teach them to pray. He brought them into his own close relationship with God the Father, Abba, the whole source of mercy. Prayer is about bringing heaven to earth, heaven and earth together, and so they are to be as merciful as the Heavenly Father is merciful. To maintain this intimacy with God, we all must be merciful. Jesus knew that one of the things that could cut the disciples off from God had to do with forgiveness. If they refused to forgive others, they would be blocking the flow of forgiveness from God. We know from our own experiences that the greatest obstacle to pray is when we brood over perhaps an injury, or we let anger or resentment get into our hearts. To shut the door on one brother or sister of ours is to shut the door on God. We may say the words, but they are empty. Only reconciliation can restore our intimacy with God. The Lord's Prayer is the prayer that enables all of us to survive conflicts that come through our own growth and changes in our lives. The peace that Jesus brings is the fruit of the hard work of finding common ground. At La Salette, the Virgin Mary, the weeping mother, asked the children, "Do you pray well, my children?" "No, ma'am," they said. And she said, "You must pray at least an Our Father and a Hail Mary morning and evening." My friends, we celebrate the Feast of the Holy Rosary this day. Every life has its joyful and sorrowful and glorious mysteries. And it's only with the grace of God and a mother's unconditional love that we can and will celebrate all those experiences in our lives, whether they are joyful, sorrowful, or glorious. Let us come close to God in prayer through this celebration of the Eucharist, especially as we again ask the Lord to teach us how to forgive so that we may be forgiven.